Hey, Fantim, have you checked out the Kickstarter updates from the Kombat Kompendium?
Oh, the updates.
Yeah.
No. Are there some good updates out there? I saw a couple things get posted on Twitter that we've been kind of retweeting, but no, I haven't.
Well, they started posting on the final 8 days of the
Mhm.
project, and they've started to share some cool stuff.
Like
Like
more
actual,
tiers or something?
well, not tiers, but they're actually showing the content of the book itself.
Oh, so we're actually seeing the insides.
Yeah.
We've seen pictures before from their Kickstarter project and stuff like that. What are we seeing now?
So, for example, the latest update at the time of this recording is a video of Frost's quote-unquote Threads of War section, where it shows her different designs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's cool because you get to actually see inside the book and see what the layout is going to be like and everything.
Oh, so they're like showing the different Frost costumes or something like that?
Yeah,
Mortal
exactly.
Kombat 11?
And it seems like there's more coming because they did release an update prior to that saying, with our Kickstarter ending soon, we figured we'd give you a further glimpse into different aspects of the book over the coming days. Stay tuned and please share the project with your friends if they haven't seen it yet.
That's pretty cool. So this Kickstarter, it's down to like the last week now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. As of now, 6 days left, basically.
Oh, gosh.
I can tell you because they have passed over some stuff for me to share on the meme realm. There's some really cool stuff.
Oh, really? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Better to surprise everybody with it. But what I can say is that we do have more looks at inside the actual content of the book itself, and it looks really cool.
That's cool. That's really cool. I know Uppercut Editions has been working like crazy on this book for how many years was it? Like
over 6 at this point, I think.
6? That's amazing to me. And we've had a chance to talk with different members of their team, but they got a pretty large team. From what I remember on one of our first Realmcast episodes, they have like asset managers, they have writers on their staff, they have people that are designing the layout, all sorts of stuff. So they got a whole production crew that's been working on this book for 6 years, and everything I've seen of it, I cannot wait. Like, this is, in my opinion, one of the ultimate Mortal Kombat collector's items, because it's a Kickstarter limited edition book that, as far as they know right now, Kickstarter is the only way that they're going to be releasing it. And they are, as we talked about previously, they're adding like gold foil to the cover and
the pages too.
Well, so yeah, they're right. Like, it kind of reminds me like of a Bible. The Bible's got like the gold printing on the edge of it. They're going to do something like that, aren't they?
So this is going to be the real Mortal Kombat Bible.
Yeah, basically that's what it is.
The real unofficial Mortal Kombat Bible.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it looks so good, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it, honestly. Especially like, yes, it's Kickstarter exclusive, but on top of that, the fact that it's coming through Kickstarter really means that you get access to a lot of other cool stuff through the different tiers.
Yeah, do you want to quickly go through the tiers? Some of them already been filled out, but we might as well talk about them.
Well,
everybody's listening.
We have mentioned Isa Murga, the artist. He is providing exclusive artwork for the project on Kickstarter. And I think I've mentioned before in a previous episode, but I've been a fan of his work for many years. So this is like a dream come true in terms of teamwork. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You've got his exclusive artworks. You have some masks, basically. As I think it's the Sub-Zero movie mask. And then they just put out a new tier called Chameleon Unlocked. What do you think that is?
Oh, I'm imagining a multicolor ninja.
Yeah.
Like a rainbow ninja.
Sort of like that, yeah. So basically what it is a handmade mask and cowl where you can choose as a backer which color you want.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. So is it like their movie mask Sub-Zero thing that they kind of have going on?
What do you mean?
So they have that tier that's the Sub-Zero movie mask, but it's not actually Sub-Zero's movie mask. It's something similar. Is the chameleon thing, is that going to be like the same thing, like a big plastic mask that goes on your face?
As far as I can see, yeah. They say that it's by a leather company. So
okay.
Yeah, it looks cool. They showed some very, very early sort of prototypes for it, but I have a feeling this is going to really end up looking really cool.
The early prototypes, how are they? How's it looking?
It looks cool. It does look a bit rusty at the moment because of how early on it is, and obviously I feel like, having looked at the pictures, they could be a bit more, I'd say, professional. But the actual product itself looks like it's going to be really cool.
Awesome. So, do you know, like, I know there's different tiers, and you get the book with all your tiers. What if somebody wants, like, to get a movie mask and they want to get something else on there too?
I'm not actually sure. That's a good question.
A lot of Kickstarter projects, they do add-ons. Now, I actually support this Kickstarter, but I haven't looked into it myself to see what the options are. But I imagine they're probably doing some kind of add-on thing to where you can get more than one item, or even add additional books and stuff like that.
Okay, I didn't notice that when I backed the project, but that does make sense, really.
Yeah. And then, of course, they have the well, I forgot the name of the statue, but it's a
Cyrax statue?
Yeah, but it's not actually called Cyrax statue.
Yeah, no, I liked the play on words, actually, for the title of it. It was the LK44K, sort of as a joke or a pun with the code name to be like 4 karat gold.
Oh, that's right, because it's gold. It's like gold painted, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool. And then, that tier has sold out. However, if anybody drops out of the tier, or if at the last minute they get more statues to add, I mean, they've been kind of doing that. They keep kind of bumping up the number of exclusive items like that are available. And I think for that one there was only 5 statues or something like that.
Yeah, those sold out immediately, I remember.
They did, and we actually got to post a little review of the statue, and it's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, wow. It is beautiful.
Now, I mean, we've had a good relationship with Uppercut Editions from this podcast, because they've shown us a lot of support since we started. So, go back and show them some support. Give them a backing. Even if you don't actually want the encyclopedia or the compendium, go ahead and send a couple dollars their way, just so that they can make this book as good as they can, because every dollar actually goes into unlocking their what is it called, their stretch goals. And I think, have they passed all their stretch goals now, or are they on their last one?
So they do have one more stretch goal remaining, and that is going to lead to Isa Murga's alternate cover as a dust jacket for the book.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if they can raise enough to add that as an add-on item, that's going to be something that's added on it. And like Isam, I can't pronounce his last name.
Murga? I'm not sure, but I go with Murga.
Yeah, but I mean, Isau's art is amazing, and so the fact that he's making an exclusive cover just for the compendium, that's pretty cool to me. And from what I understand, it's going to be a dust jacket that they're going to, it goes over top of your book to keep it safe, but it has Isau's art on it. So it just kind of, adds to the quality of this book and what everybody's getting out of it.
The most beautiful dust jacket I've ever seen, most likely. I don't even know what it actually looks like yet, but I know that if it's his art, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
You haven't seen it yet for the release on Meme Realm?
The dust jacket? No, I have not seen it.
Oh, see, I want to see this.
Let's see. Maybe we can get the team to actually post an image of it or something. It would be cool.
Oh yeah.
If we can
so
prod them.
if you're interested in it, you can follow the Mortal Kombat Encyclopedia Project on Twitter at Encyclopedia MK. That's Uppercut Editions handle, or you can follow them on Facebook at the Mortal Kombat Encyclopedia Project. They've been posting updates, as Yanni said, every day now. There's
multiple a day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it's, I've seen they're doing a countdown timer, just so you know how many days are left. And then I think I saw you retweet one of their videos. So I saw like an arcade machine.
Yes, that's basically how they started off this little final run for the week. It's pretty cool. You want to say anything more about that arcade machine?
Well, I'll tell you a little something. I recorded that video.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
It's actually really cool.
Thank you. So yeah, I sent that over to them and they used it for their promotion. So that's cool to see.
So I like that you made it clear that I retweeted that tweet. So it's not you sharing your own stuff.
No, I can't. I don't retweet my own. We know that, Yanni.
Yeah, so follow them on Twitter or on Facebook. I mean, if you are more of an Instagram guy, I am sharing updates on the Meme Realm, but go give them a like on Facebook or Twitter, follow them there. It's good to support the team. I really think as a community, we should all be coming together and getting this project out there because it's been in the works for so long and we've seen updates over the course of the past few years and it just, each time my mind is blown, right? So let's come together as a community and get this out there.
And as we said, as of right now, this is just a Kickstarter exclusive. So you basically have however many days are left to pre-order your book, and at which point that's it. I mean, if you want one after that, you're probably gonna have to go through whoever is price gouging their books that they have bought, because I'm sure people bought multiple books and are gonna scalp it or something later, because this is such a cool item. And I think every collector or every fan of Mortal Kombat in any rendition is gonna want this, because as we said before, this covers everything Mortal Kombat: comic books, movies, animations, the cartoons, action figures probably in there too. I mean, it's everything Mortal Kombat related, and not just the lore, not just the story. It's Mortal Kombat in all of its glory in one book that's over 300 pages long. So if you want it, check it out. We'll leave a link in the description so you can have one last chance to get in on the action.
And if you have gotten in on the action, if you have any friends to share it to, go for it, like the more people who get in on this, the better.
Yeah, definitely. I've been telling my friends and family about it ever since it was first announced. And, I was a little sad because that was like, I think 3 years ago. I was telling people about it.
I was going to say the exact same thing. I've been telling people since I found the project. And then I can't believe it's coming. I actually can't believe it.
I know. This is an exciting day.
In terms of the actual time frame, they've outlined it on the Kickstarter page itself, where they have said that the June and July is the Kickstarter campaign. Then there'll be, long story short, it should be shipping around February, March of next year, apparently, although it is subject to change. But we have a date in mind. It's so cool to think that we're actually going to have this in our hands at some point very soon.
Yeah, and I'm sure that all is, kind of decided by the publisher and that sort of thing too, because it's actually getting published by, was it Hagen's Alley? Is that what they're called?
Hagen's Alley, yes.
Yeah, so the publishing company establishes these dates and stuff like that. So if you want it sooner, I don't think pressuring Uppercut Editions is going to get you there, because a lot of that comes from the publishing company that's making these things.
Well, I'm excited for you all to see the sort of teasers that I'm posting on the Meme Realm, as well as, the actual Kompendium team posting on their Twitter and Facebook. It's really cool, and it's going to be interesting to see the reactions that everybody has to the little teasers that they're posting.
Yeah, it's cool. So check them out, Encyclopedia MK on Twitter and the Mortal Kombat Encyclopedia Project on Facebook. And if you are an Instagram person, you can find them on the Meme Realm. Yani, what's your handle on Instagram?
At Mortal Kombat Meme Realm. Nice and simple.
All right.
If you want to find the Kickstarter page, we will be putting a link to the page in the description. However, you could just search Kombat Kompendium and it will show up. You could literally just search Kombat and it's the first thing that comes up. All right, well, this is our first Tarkatan Bitesize episode in a long time. We have just been doing Toasty Tuesday episodes and Realmcast episodes. So thanks all for checking this out. If you are going to grab the book, or if you're sharing it with people, let us know. Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the actual project itself. We are looking forward to bringing you more content in the future. So please like, follow, subscribe to stay up to date. And if you haven't checked it out, we did have a very, very special Realmcast episode quite recently, which was another roundtable with History Behind the Warrior, The Fourth Snake, Mr. Midnight Owl, and Brusque Poet. So have a look at that. That was a fun one.
That's actually one that we had been teasing to for a while, because we kept kind of talking about some of the topics that came up in that episode, and, kind of hinting at the fact that episode was coming along. So if you're a fan of our Toasty Tuesdays or Tarkatan Bitesize episode, I'm sure you've probably been wondering where that was leading. So definitely have a listen. There's some interesting topics and some interesting conversations that probably are going to get us demonetized.
But it was a fun discussion, so
it definitely was.
And it was really cool seeing everybody's different opinions coming together. It was a nice civil discussion too.
Yeah.
Which you don't really get to have these days. Anyway, go back to Kickstarter. Thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you all very soon.